eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Dell's Black Friday event is their biggest sale of the year. Shop limited time deals on laptops like the stylish, innovative XPS 13, engineered to do it all on the Intel Evo platform. Plus, save big on ultra-sharp monitors and top brand accessories. It's the perfect time to upgrade any home, business, or gaming setup powered by Intel Core processors. Shop now at Dell.com/deals to take advantage of huge savings and free shipping. Again, that's Dell.com/deals.
Today on Hey Culligan's Smart Home, Smarter Water Softener. Here's Kevin.
Hey Culligan, can a smart water softener lift
Hey
those
DK, we're
heavy
gonna start our
salt
open
bags
at like
for me?
15
Kevin, it
seconds
can.
after.
Wait, it can?
Yep, the smart high-efficiency water softener from Culligan can alert your dealer when the salt needs to be replaced, and they'll do it for you, so your water stays soft and you stay away from lifting the bags.
I mean, I could lift them if I wanted.
No judgment here, Kevin. We're happy to do it, and we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
KCUB Tucson, a Cumulus media station. We are the sports station that Tucson turns to for all the latest news when it comes to Arizona men's basketball, along with all the play-by-play action. We are Wildcats Radio 1290. This is the Meridian Wealth Management Countdown to Tip-Off Show on the home of Arizona men's basketball. Wildcats Radio 1290.
And we're coming to you live from Illegal Pete's here at University Boulevard. It is Bear Down Friday, the final Bear Down Friday of this 2023 football season. We are going to be talking football. We are going to be talking basketball primarily tonight because that is what is happening in Tucson on this beautiful Friday evening. It is the Arizona Wildcats and the Belmont Bruins at McKale Center. A late tip. I mean late tip. Pac-12 after dark tonight for sure. Here in Tucson, a 9 p.m. tip-off of tonight's game, and then it is back real early tomorrow morning as we have a 12:30 day football game here in Tucson as the Wildcats and the Utah Utes will battle over at the stadium. An exciting 3 days of sports coming up here in southern Arizona with Arizona basketball playing twice tonight and Sunday. And sandwiched in between that, the Wildcat football team's home finale against the Utah Utes. Come on down here to University Avenue tonight. The band will be performing. We'll actually get to see the whole thing live. Normally we're here from 3 to 6 for Bear Down Friday, but because this is the pregame show and the late tip-off here from 5 to 8, we've got you here this evening for Bear Down Friday as we get you set for the Wildcats and the Belmont Bruins. I welcome in my partner, J.W. Madden. And J.W., it doesn't get any better than 3 straight days of Wildcat athletics, a number 3 ranked basketball team playing a pair of home games here, and the football team now ranked 17th in the college football playoff, also at home. This is about as good a weekend in November as you can get leading into Thanksgiving.
Yeah, DK, I just really hope that the student body out there at large is pacing themselves because that's a lot of tailgates going on in a 3-day period. And obviously, huge football game tomorrow. But yeah, late tip tonight for the basketball team. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this Belmont team brings into McKale and obviously watching the entire season of transition between bringing on all these new faces onto the Arizona men's basketball team and seeing how that progress is going.
Get into the Belmont Bruins, but, first of all, they have the name Bruins, so that should ignite the fans tonight.
Yeah, might be a few boos just left over from, old bad blood there.
Right, yeah. Don't sleep on this program, though. They are one of the best mid-majors in the country. I mean, this is a team that in a period of 14 years went to 8 NCAA tournaments in the out of the mid-majors, out of the Atlantic Sun and the Ohio Valley Conference, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2011, 12, 13, 15, and 19. They went to the NCAA tournament. Have not been in a few years, but still a program to watch out for as they come in here tonight looking to upset the number 3 team in the country. Let's let you know what we've got coming up for you over the course of the next 3 hours here from University Boulevard.
Let's take a look at the Right Way Rundown and see what's coming up on our pregame show. Brought to you by Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Do things the right way.
All right, we're going to take a look at the Southern game, which the Wildcats won 97-59 on Monday. We'll preview the Belmont Bruins as well. We'll have a first look at this ball game. Again, Belmont, a hugely successful program. We'll have our spotlight on a cat today, and that is going to be the senior swingman, Pella Larson. We'll hear from Pella after the win over the Jaguars on Monday night. Our opponent scouting report, we'll talk to the play-by-play man for the Belmont Bruins. Steve Lehman will join us and let you know what is happening with this program that is coming in here tonight. We'll also hear from Philip Borovichinen. We'll update your scoreboard in the Pac-12. The ladies are down in the islands, the Bahamas, for the battle for Atlantis. They will play 3 games over 3 days starting tomorrow at the same time as the football game here in Tucson. You'll hear from Medea Barnes on her team, which heads to the Bahamas at 4-0. Casey Jacobson, you might remember the name. He was a popular foe in the early part of this century when he played
Real
for
popular.
the Stanford Cardinal. Indeed. I mean, and we've had this conversation, J-Dub, how that was the Stanford Cardinal for a number of years, and we did the poll a few weeks ago, who has been the main rival outside of, UCLA and Arizona State. And Stanford was right there with Oregon as a team that this Wildcat fan base has had some disdain for over the years.
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty easy to do a formula for this. If you're really, really good and you play for a team that Arizona sees in McKale yearly, the McKale crowd is going to give you a warm welcome. And Casey Jacobson played 3 years up there for the Cardinal, was one of the best players in the country during his stretch there. And the Cardinal, I believe they won 2. They shared 1 year with Arizona, and they won another championship outright in the conference. Really successful run. Mike Montgomery, obviously, is the coach there. So it was great to catch up with him. He had some great stories to tell. And so really looking forward to hearing the call tonight, because I'm sure that the McKale crowd will give him a warm welcome when he shows up.
We'll have to see. He won some games at McKale Center. We'll have to ask him exactly how he and his team were able to get those victories, because as we all know, McKale Center is not an easy place to come into and win basketball games. So Casey Jacobson will be our view from courtside today. We'll have our best bets. The Wildcats enter tonight a 24-point favorite over Belmont. That right there tells you how good this Belmont team is, because this will be the lowest spread of an opponent not named the Duke Blue Devils that the Wildcats have had so far this season. Keys to the game, starting lineups also. And we will talk to Kelvin Efon. He'll join us for a couple of segments. In fact, the next segment coming up, we'll hear from the captain, get his thoughts on this game tonight, talk a little football with him as well. His keys to the game and all of that is straight ahead. But first of all, let's go back and take a look at what happened on Monday night here for the Arizona Wildcats, playing a second straight Monday night game, and they welcomed in the Southern Jaguars for that contest, a game that at one point was tied 19-19 before the Wildcats started to get it together and were able to go into the break with a 12-point lead, but it was not necessarily easy going in the first half, says head coach Tommy Lloyd.
And I think it was just we played a really good team. And, you go through these ebbs and flows of a season, and, we're kind of learning our way just like everybody else. So, I tip my hat to Southern for the effort and energy they played with. And, I thought defensively we were okay early. offensively we weren't great, and then we kind of settled in there a little bit, and luckily our defense was able to create a little bit of offense, and we settled in and kind of looked a little more sound in that second half. But I'm not going to try to pinpoint it on any one certain thing other than give our opponent a lot of credit.
Yeah, DK, when you come in as a more skilled team with more size, maybe more strength, what you have to count on, especially when you have such a high ranking, is the other team always coming with incredible levels of energy, because that's one way that you can at least stay in the game. And they came out in that first 10, 12-minute stretch, Southern, really dictated the energy levels on the court in McKale. And I think it took a little while for the Cats to kind of catch up.
Yeah, no question about that. One guy that did come out with guns blazing was Kashad Johnson, as he scored 15 of his career-high 17 points in the first half of this game. And it's interesting with Kashad Johnson.